Welcome to Queens Talk on PQC TV. My name is Angel. I am the founder of Positive Queens Club. I'm 27. When I'm not working on content for Positive Queens Club, I'm a children's social worker. I am single and I have one child, 18-month-old daughter.
My name is Tyani. I'm 27 years old. I work at Kaiser as an analyst. I have one child. He's 6 almost. And I'm single.
My name is Jasmine. I'm 27. I work as a forensic interview specialist, and I am single.
My name is Alysse Whitworth. I am 27. I am a project manager in the healthcare industry, and I have 2 children.
Do you guys believe in doing vision boards before the start of the new year?
Yes. You made us do that vision board. What was that, like 3 years ago?
Yeah, 3 years ago I hosted a party, a vision board.
I put on there married and I will have a boy. And I will be in my master's program. And all 3 came true.
That is true.
I
still remember that vision board. It was nice.
I definitely believe in
yes.
I believe in them too, but I also believe in that all happened because you
put in the
work.
work.
You have to put in the
Yeah.
work. You have to apply the action for whatever you manifest to happen. Though you have to really believe in that and apply the work, because you can't necessarily just say it or paste it on the board and then just leave it there like you gonna go to sleep and wake up and that's everything on the board is about to really happen.
Yeah.
So I definitely believe in them if that's something that you're very passionate about doing and putting in the work to obtaining.
So is that something that you're going to do this year? Like, is it something that you like? This I gotta do it before New Year, because there's a lot of people who I can't start my New Year without having a vision board.
That's
like
true.
I do, because like I said, one thing for me, you didn't ask this question, but one thing for me is actually doing what I say I'm gonna do. So I say it and I speak on it enough. I actually need to manifest that, walk to Michael's and pick up the board and actually drive to and put in the work to do the board.
Oh, so you were talking to yourself when you said you can't just put stuff on the board. I actually have to do the work. So you was talking to yourself.
Me? Yeah. Shit, I can't. But that's everybody though.
Okay, so I agree with Tyani. You have to you put it out there. You gotta actually put in the work to do it. I'm not super about the board, because it's okay, I gotta put this in my house somewhere and look at it. But I feel the idea behind it. But I think the idea behind it is knowing what your goals are for the year.
However you want.
Putting it out there, making sure it's written down somewhere. Yeah. And then being okay, I'm gonna work towards that. Just knowing what you want for the year. It's not gonna manifest until you really know what it is. Yeah, exactly.
Right. You can literally write it in your journal.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta just do it though.
I gotta do one for this year.
Do what you say you're gonna do.
I'm mad I put a boy. Because I probably would have a girl.
Yeah. Well, you can put on this one.
You already have
No. There's no this one?
No. There's no this one. There's no more kids. No.
Because
I've been a mama since I was 15. I'm done. I'm done.
Hey, this is a walking testimony.
So next year we'll see what her and her husband come.
Okay, girl. We gonna be on this next video.
A one person thing. So
my body, my choice. That's what I tell them all the time. We're not having no more kids.
So
I think we both isn't marriage a part of marriage compromising? Hey, if he's I really want a baby, no, this is not happening.
Yeah, are you willing to compromise on
He's gonna compromise with what I want and what I gave him one.
So what is the compromise here? Maybe a dog? A girl dog?
Yeah, a dog in the house. That's the
compromise.
That's just what it's gonna be. He's gonna be happy. He has his boy.
A dog is
I mean, he wants another one, but if I don't, then it just doesn't work out. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
So
moving on.
Bottom line, is anybody doing a vision board this year?
We should do one. I want to.
I'm supposed to it. Yeah.
I'm not hosting one.
You should.
I want to vision board my board in my privacy.
Okay.
I want to think about the things I want to do for the new year and in my life. I don't need y'all to know that I need to do this and I'm trying to get this going.
True.
I want to really sit in here and I want to take my time. I'm not cutting out nothing from magazines. It's not, can you pass me the Better Home and Garden magazine and let me see what's left in there? Oh, it's a plant? Okay, I'll just go ahead and throw that in there because it look good. I'm really Googling images that I really want and posting.
That's true, because you know what? When I did like the best vision board I ever did, it wasn't even like a bunch of pictures. It was like words and like me like really just writing stuff down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you got like a dumb Gucci bag for your board, like just stupid stuff.
Yeah. Who's
some random thing? You don't even play up in there. You don't even make it. But
a plasma TV because you really need to be smart.
We're gonna go ahead and get into the questions from some of our people that follow us on Instagram at Positive Queens Club. And you guys feel free, anybody who's watching, feel free to go ahead and send in questions and we'll always give our input. We don't judge and we are completely honest with our answers. And it's anonymous if you want it to be anonymous. So this one is, do you believe that counseling is necessary before marriage?
Yes. Because, like, you have to, I mean, for us, it was like we had to meet with our pastor, and for him to feel comfortable, to marry us, because ultimately he doesn't want to marry people who don't feel like they need to be married. Yes. But, too, it brings out things that you may not have discussed or you didn't want to discuss. So he kind of gets down to the nitty-gritty and makes you guys bring out those issues that you're having. And so I feel like it's ultimately, like, good for the both of you guys. I mean, it could be good or bad, but luckily for us, it was good. So for us, it was good. It, like, challenged us to think of things, and he gave us homework to do and take back home. So I think you have to. I mean, because some people get married and, like, don't really know the person or don't really want to see the problems that they have, and they just want the idea of marriage. Whereas, like, if you really want to be married, it's such a serious commitment. Like, you have to get down to the nitty-gritty. Yeah. So I think marriage counseling is like, you have to do it. Because if you don't, it's just surface. It's like you're just seeing what you want to see. You're thinking what you want to think. But it's like if you have someone who's knowledgeable, they could give you those tools that you need to be able to bring out those issues that you do have and address those. And see, do you really want to get married? Because if you don't, then it's okay. You know, if you feel like you should date for a little while, that's fine. But if not, like, let's like address those concerns and let's address those concerns and work on those concerns to get married. So you have to do it.
That's good.
I feel that. To have a successful marriage. Yes. It's not because you don't want to be married and then address those concerns. That's stupid.
And let me just piggyback on what she's saying. You can be with someone for 6, 7, 8, 10 years and not really know them.
Yes.
Or even know what triggers them. Because they don't know until they speak to somebody else, and it's like, oh, you know, this happened to you when you were younger. You had this kind of trauma. This is probably why you're so easily angered, or this is why, you know, this is happening, or this is why you are responsive in this type of way. And it might be a light bulb in their head too. So I totally agree with that because. I can say I've been with somebody for 10 years. Oh, yeah, I know everything about them. But you don't because they don't even know everything about themselves half the time.
You're continuously learning about your significant other all the time. Like, just last night, me and Sam was talking. I'm like, I didn't know that. Like, I'm just realizing this situation. Like, you know, you're continuously learning that person. He's continuously learning me. Yeah. It's, like, never ending until we're probably, like, 60 years.
That is so deep.
Yeah, and I think that like you're coming into a situation as like two separate people with like different upbringings, and like you're trying to merge that together to become like you married, you won.
Exactly.
So you got to kind of like work all that stuff out. And I think even before marriage, like you should see a counselor, you should see a therapist, because like it just opens your eyes to like different things and like who you are and like why you do the things you do, and sometimes not in a bad way, but just kind of like, okay, I understand myself more, like because it's things that we do and it's just kind of like, oh, that's an automatic response, but it's like, oh, like now I get why I'm automatically responding like that, or why I think about stuff this way. So it's kind of like when you do that, I think you open yourself and the other person up to just being like understanding more about you and me and like us together, like what our like future can look like our lives.
Exactly. Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Would you date someone who has a baby on their way with their ex?
Oh no.
Why would anybody do that?
I said that in English and in Spanish.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Maybe he didn't know.
No, wait. I was really young.
Okay, let's hear.
I was 18, 19, 18, I don't remember. But now he was having a baby. The girl was like 5, 6 months old.
Right.
We were together.
For sure.
And he full on like went through the situation and had the baby. Now looking back, if I was this age, hell fucking no. But I was 18, I was stupid. I was just
So what in your head was like, okay, I'll work through this. We'll do this.
yeah, because it was just like I was young. I was like, all right, like you had a baby, I have a baby, so we'll figure this shit out. I understand your situation. Let's just figure it out. But I mean, I don't regret it, but I wouldn't do it at this age. No.
Was his baby mama like any interference or anything in it? Were you ever like?
No, I don't really. I went to the baby shower. Like I don't.
I went too.
Yeah, she was with me.
We
We went to the baby shower and
it was nothing crazy.
yeah, it was nothing crazy.
She brought a
okay.
gift.
I brought a gift. I think I brought a stroller.
Like a really nice
I brought a
gift.
really nice gift. And that was.
She was like, this is going to be in my shrimp.
I did.
The stroller.
This was
That's the 18-year-old you.
And
I'm sorry.
get an extra car seat for my car. Because I'm driving everybody.
And how old was your baby at the time?
My baby had to be
Like
like 3. Yeah, he was like 3. And then we stayed together. Maybe like 5, 6 years, and then we broke up.
Okay.
Yeah.
For unrelated reasons.
Yeah, not
Nothing
related
to
to
do with the
that.
baby.
No, nothing to do with the baby.
But
I do take after a relationship, he was fucking her during the.
oh no.
Girl.
Wait, so you
Girl.
He was fucking her.
Oh,
Yes.
But you know what? He was 8. It's not okay.
But at the end of the day, it's not okay. But what did I expect from an 18-year-old?
Yeah.
What did I expect from a 21-year-old?
Or just anybody with a baby on the
With a
way.
baby on the way.
He was literally just having raw sex with this girl. Like,
Yeah.
what did I expect?
What did I
Really?
Okay. All right. So
Anybody else?
anybody else willing to
At this age.
someone who has a baby on the way with their
No, because it's like, even if you don't know the baby is on the way, it's still just, that shows how irresponsible you are. You're literally just not
You're putting your
responsible.
life on the line.
Right, we out to dinner, or you
To
like,
sit
hey,
here and tell me I got a baby on the way, but I don't fuck with her.
Yeah.
We're going to see if I can
Would you guys be worried
That's
about
out.
him getting back with like having intercourse with the baby
Yes.
mama like throughout
At that
childhood?
point, I feel like, honestly, as far as like dealing with someone with a child, the child has to be over a certain age, because when a child is fresh, like 2 years under 3, first of all, I wouldn't deal with someone whose child is like under the age of 5. And if you want to give your child and your family that chance, like you really never know.
5 years
You're
too long
going
to try
back
to
and
get
forth. But I'm saying like 5 years, but you have to also be broken up for a certain amount of time too. I feel
One
like
and a half
that's
max.
when you're with someone. No, because when you're with someone, you have a child that's 5, and then you break up like a month ago. Then you're like, dang, like, are you serious about that too? So it is complicated when you have a child just in the mix. It does.
I feel like at some point, aren't you kind of already like one foot out the door? Your baby,
Yeah, that's true.
y'all be together because y'all got a kid.
That's
It's like,
at that point.
you ready to go? He ready to go?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.